All right, all right, all right. We are live, and yes, it is my birthday. It is about to be my birthday. My birthday is in a couple of days, but we want to celebrate it right now because of things, right? I got some things planned for the weekend, and I won't be here. So I want to get some talk out of the way. I would like to do some gaming, but I don't plan on doing any gaming at the moment. Maybe when I get back from my little small vacation that I'm going on, and that's probably gonna be like the plan or whatever. So for the most part, we're just gonna be here. We're gonna be chilling. We're gonna be doing whatever the things we need to do, and we just go from there. Hold on one second, everybody. All right, I'm back, y'all. And yeah, so we're gonna get into this. I'm gonna wait for a little bit before we get some people in here, and then there's a lot of stuff I want to talk about. I want to talk about some stuff that happened at the Game Awards, some Mortal Kombat stuff, more Pokemon thefts. Thanks, Doc Type. Appreciate it. Um, got some other things I want to talk about. Just some random gaming stuff that happened over the week. It is some weird things going on with Mortal Kombat, and I'm kind of worried about that. There's some really cool things that has been announced from the Game Awards. I didn't watch the awards because I don't care about the awards, but I do like the announcement. So we'll talk about that. And I got another Pokemon theft story I want to talk about. So let me get this out to the world, let people know what we're doing over here. And yeah, let's see. All right, there we go. Got that out there. All right, I'm trying to see. Okay, I was just looking at something. Sorry. Yeah, I agree. They do need E3 back. They really need E3 back because I haven't heard that many good things about the Game Awards. And I think E3 was always a great time to discuss games and announce games and what happened, we all know what happened with COVID and everything. COVID was the reason why that everything kind of went to the wayside with COVID. I mean, not with COVID, with E3 and large gatherings, but I think 5 years, going on 6 years removed from that, I think we can get back into the swing of things. Probably do that again, and I think that will work. I think that will work really well if they was to do that. I just don't know if it. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they'll get back to it. Thank you, Clean. How you doing? We want to talk about some health and wealth as well, especially health, because I'll speak on my birthday a little bit, but it was a lot going on in 2024, and it made me think about some stuff. So we're gonna talk about that type of stuff, some more random gaming stuff, all this other things that's been going on, and we'll just go from there. So like I said, I'm gonna wait. What is it? 3 minutes? Probably about another minute or so, and then we're gonna get into the topics or whatever. It's not really a topic. It's just a bunch of random stuff I want to talk about. I am planning on we're planning on going out of town for my birthday. We're gonna be leaving tomorrow, and I do plan on going to a couple places. There's a one or two gaming stores I want to go to while we're out of town, and it's a really good place I want to try in Tennessee as well. So we plan on going to Tennessee. That's where we're going, and there's a couple places I want to go there to eat. So it's nothing really extravagant that I'm doing. It's just that I just want to have a simple weekend, just a simple regular weekend. That's all I want. I don't want anything spectacular or anything like that. Just a special, you know, simple weekend. Not doing nothing crazy. You know, I guess I guess we can go ahead and get started. So really, I turned 43 on Sunday. I turned 43 years old, and a lot has changed since I was 42. At the time when I was 42, I was overweight. I had a lot of health issues, and I didn't know I had those health issues until like March or April of this year. And I made it my journey to actually get more physically fit, get back in shape, and actually lose some weight. So it was somewhat of a scare, but I I don't want to make it seem like it's something that I want to just doom and gloom about. But with this year, in my birthday or whatever, it made me realize how simple I want things to be. I really just like to go to work. I like to listen to the news or listen to all the things. Thanks, Sweet Jones. Um, I like doing simple things, going to work. I listen to the news at work, gaming news, world news. I love listening to music, and I share things that happen in the world. I share it on my TikTok. I share it on the shorts here on this channel. And I want to come home, want to spend time with my son, spend time with my wife, and I just want to come up here and game. I don't try to do anything extravagant. I don't go out. I don't go places like, to hang out with friends or family or whatever. My family do live nearby. It's not like I'm away from them. So I mean, they're pretty much damn near like an arm reach away if I really need any of my family or whatever. And so pretty much almost everybody's here. I still have some family in the Savannah, Georgia area. That's like my mom's side. My dad's side is up here. Some of my mom's side is up here too. So, but as far as what I like to do, I'd like to just keep it simple. I want to come home every day and just play video games and, eat, get an exercise in, and go to sleep. I don't like to do anything crazy or anything like that. But this year really put that into perspective when I had my health scare. Now, I don't know. I just want to show this before I get into the gaming topics. Let's see. I didn't make it yet. I'm not in the AI and Google's AI yet. But I am one of the top person on the YouTube searches if you put in VF Cast. But in AI, you put in VF, it shows Virtual Fighter. Let me see. Let me go to this playlist. I want y'all to see something. It's kind of scared. This kind of scared me at one point, and I went back to look at it one time, and this is when I really noticed. So I want y'all to see this because this really kind of put a lot of things in perspective and made me want to do things differently. Let me pull this up. Where okay, here we go. I want you to look at me. This was back in December of 2024. I want you to see how is ending. Okay, I didn't need the audio, but you can see. Look how much weight. Look how big I was back then. Like seriously, I was pushing almost 240 pounds. My face was all rounded. I didn't feel good, but I didn't know what it was. I thought I was in shape. I thought everything was fine. But when you see me, I was like, I mean, just look at me. Look at my shoulders and just look how round I was. Look at my face. Yeah. I was looking Yeah, I was looking pretty crazy back then. So that was last year. But I knew it like back then I didn't know I had type 2 diabetes. I had a couple of other things going on, high cholesterol or whatever. And I was able, yeah, this is the time you found my channel. Yeah, but just look, man. Oh my God. Look at my chin, man. I look so I don't have no neck. I don't have none of that. Like, this is crazy. But when you look at like say if you look at me now, you see I look totally, I lost like almost 50 pounds. And I feel so much better now. And it really put things into perspective when you see this, when you see this and I see this and it's like I've been doing a lot of working out. Um my stomach has gone pretty much down. My arms are more defined. And it's like I'm gonna tell you guys, I've never felt better in my life. And I say this to not just say, I did something. I'm just saying this for you guys as well. Find any way to get yourself in order, get your health together. It is a nightmare, to have health issues and you walk around and I couldn't walk down the street at one point. I was like, I was pretty bad. You know, and a lot of people may think, oh yeah, this is not, you know, you weren't like obese or whatever. No, I wasn't obese. Well, I was technically obese, but I wasn't like super duper big. But I was big enough to where do, I couldn't walk down the street for a long period of time. I couldn't lay on one side when I wouldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep for a long time. I was like really like this right here. It was real. I was really well off. Like you can see it. Like look how I look in this. Look at my face, man. I mean, I had a nice haircut and everything. I had a full beard and all that. It was cool, but I I look at my birthday. You down 70 pounds, around 40. Hey man, that is awesome. See, that's what I'm saying. See, I don't have high blood pressure, but I had type 2 diabetes and I had high cholesterol. What scared me the most, I want to say this. I want to say this. What scared me the most was when I couldn't lay on my left side of my body. I couldn't lay on my left side of my body. And when I couldn't lay on my left side of my body, because when I fell asleep, and I know this may sound kind of gross or whatever, but I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna tell you guys straight up. I had like fluid that would back up, and it was always on this one side, but I would have fluid that would back up into my throat. And it felt so gross. It kind of felt like a really bad acid reflux. So I always took Tums. And when I took Tums, I felt fine. So I went to sleep. And I didn't know what it was. I thought it was okay. I ate something crazy. I need to figure out, you know, don't drink too many fluids before I went to bed, any of that stuff. I did all of that thinking that, okay, this is what's going to help it. But now I went to go get a physical because, you know, I have to get a physical every time for my CDL license. I drive truck. I went to get my physical for that, and the lady was telling me like, you may need to go get a regular physical. Now, not only that, my wife said the same thing. So I need to listen to them, obviously. So I went, got my blood checked, and that's when I found out I had type 2 diabetes and I, had high blood pressure. No, I'm sorry, high cholesterol. And I was like, okay. And the lady was like, my doctor, my primary care doctor was like, this is the reason why you have trouble laying down. This is the reason why you can't stand for a long period of time. Not only that, this is one of the reasons that you're probably not going to survive if you keep this up. You need to make a change. Now, somebody like me, I've always been athletic. I've always, I played sports. I've always played basketball, football, baseball. I ran track. I did all of those things. So I told myself like, okay, this is nothing. I'm gonna knock this out because my dad had passed away from complications of diabetes. My grandfather, not my dad's dad, my mom's dad, passed away from type 1 diabetes, or it could have been type 2, but he had complications with diabetes. Also, he was older. I mean, he was like in his late 70s or, early 80s. So he was, at that age anyway with health problems. I wanted to break that cycle. So that's when I started doing my health journey. And that's why I wanted to add this into my channel. You look at the pictures I put out there, you see all the posts I put showing you that I work out, because I'm not saying this just to say it. I'm saying this because this right here is going to, change your life. So like I said, I was like up at about 240. I'm down to like 190 now. And I mean, like when you look at this, I mean, just look at my face. It's like I looked. I don't say it embarrasses me. It's just I just look at it and it's like, man, this is pretty rough, you know. Yeah, so my son said I look round. I do. I mean, look at my face. My face looks like a circle, and that's not me. That's not me. So, I just wanted to say that, and also I'm gonna get this off the screen because I don't want to talk about this too much longer. I don't want to drag you guys into this, because this is a gaming channel. But we as men, like seriously, I say this seriously, we as men, please take care of yourself. Please take care of yourself. Even if you don't think you're fine, take care of yourself. Do something. Walk at the very minimum. Drink water and walk. Drink water. Like I showed you this. I showed y'all this on the last health video. I drink this much of water a day. I drink this much water a day. I can't remember how much this is, but I make sure I get down to like the last, 1/3 of this every day. Drinking water, it fixed my skin. I don't have to, like, in this picture right here, like I have like, I mean, you can see it. I have like some like facial clearing stuff on. I don't need that. I drink water and I'm good now. Got to stick around for the Elder Scrolls and Fallout game. Yeah, we about to talk about some games in a minute. I don't want to drag you guys, but yeah, but seriously, like all I want to do is just play video games now. All I want to do, chill out, hang out with my son, play some games, enjoy myself, do those great things. And with that being said, let's get off of this. Let's continue what we talked about back earlier this week. I want to talk about this. This is funny. If you watch my video earlier this week, people are going through stealing Pokemon cards. They're breaking into places, stealing Pokemon cards, and it is ridiculous how bad it is. It is really bad. People are going through the lengths to steal Pokemon cards out of stores, all this other stuff, and it is absolutely crazy. So let me pull this up, and Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Sorry about that, Doctor. You meant to stay alive a long time for those games. Yeah, okay, I get it. I get it. You know what? I want to do this. Hold on, something. Hold on, guys. Let me try this real quick. I want to try this. Let me see if I can do this. I want to do this. Hold on, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Let me see if this works. Is that it? Okay, that's it. Will that work? I don't want it to make it seem like it's so small though. Do y'all see that? Y'all see that? Okay. Okay, awesome, awesome. I wanted to try that to see if that works. Let me that locked in? Okay. All right, one more thing. Let me try this real quick. Right there. So what I want to do is hold on 1 second. Okay. I want to make sure you guys can see the chat too. If y'all can see that, that's awesome. Okay, that's cool. All right, so let's talk about this. Let's talk about this right here. I want to talk about this. This is quite interesting. Let me see. Hope this shouldn't change a thing, right? All right, okay. That didn't change it. That's what I was worried about. Okay, trying to get some. Okay, that's perfect. All right, so um, let's talk about this Pokemon stuff real quick. Let's get into this. Did that mess anything? Oh no, that's good. That's good.
Too early this morning in Woodland Hills. You can see the doors boarded up behind me. I'm Alex Rozier. I'll tell you what the person got away with. Straight ahead on the NBC4 News at 5.
This is NBC4 News at 5.
And we begin here at 5 with a search for what some would call a sophisticated thief. Police say this crook here tunneled their way from one business to another in order to steal Pokemon cards.
All right, so I talked about this earlier, not this particular story. There's other stories I did on a video. We'll go back and recap that, but this is the latest one. I think this happened like a day or so ago.
Good evening once again, everybody. I'm Michael Brownlee.
And I'm Colleen Williams. The owner of Cards and Coffee in Woodland Hills says the thief stole some $30,000 worth of his sports cards and his Pokemon cards.
That's
NBC4's
crazy.
Alex Rozier live in Woodland Hills with details on what happened here and the eerie resemblance to another crime we recently told you about. Alex.
And Michael and Colleen, we are off of 101 and Mulholland here in Woodland Hills at the El Camino Shopping Center. This impacted two businesses early this morning. I want to show you first the Mendocino Farms because the person broke in to the Mendocino Farms first. You can see the boarded up door and window, and then he made his way through this business all the way to the very corner where he broke a hole in the wall and then got into the business next door, which is Cards and Coffee.
Yo, that is crazy. So he went through one store, tunneled through that store to the next. Yo, what is wrong with people, man? This is crazy.
I talked to the owner. He says that he got away with Kobe Bryant cards, Michael Jordan, LeBron James, some vintage baseball cards and Pokemon cards too, all valued at about $30,000. And as Michael and Colleen mentioned, this is the second card break-in.
Okay, this is the one I talked about in my other video. I talked about this in my video. And this, just watch.
In just the past couple of days, I want to show you some video from last week in Burbank. They stole nearly $100,000 worth of Pokemon and sports cards. That happened last Friday at LA Sports Cards. And after that break-in, we heard from the owner who said it all happened so fast.
We started with the Pokemon side. There's two of them that runs through the majority of this area. And make a second approach to come back, smash some more glass, grab some more vintage Pokemon packs, makes his way over to the sports side just for a tad, comes back over, and they're in and out quick.
One Up Retro Games here in Sacramento. What? You know what? They got the round for all their Pokemon Smash. That happened in two different places here in Atlanta. There's a One Up Games up here. We'll talk about it in a second. Yeah, I think this is a coordinated effort. This is not, people are doing this, this is a coordinated effort.
And as for this break-in this morning in Woodland Hills, I talked to the owner of Cards and Coffee. I asked if insurance may help out here. He said he hopes so, but he hasn't had to deal with this before, so he's not too sure at this point. So far, LAPD has not made an arrest. Reporting live tonight, I'm Alex Rozier, NBC4 News.
I don't think insurance is going to help him. I'll be surprised. Hey, Doc said, got to give him props. He had ambition to get over. Right. Yeah. You got to give him props for that. I agree. I do agree with that. That is some ambition to get through there. And he get points for that, even though I think it's illegal. But I mean, I know it's illegal, but yeah, he gets props for that. But yeah, this is not the only thing this is the other one that they just talked about.
Police are searching for a group of burglars who broke into a trading card shop in Burbank, stealing an estimated $100,000 worth of Pokemon cards. The shop's owner says he thinks the burglars knew where the most valuable cards were and went straight for them.
He also says they took rare sports cards. KTLA's Rick Chambers is live in Burbank with the latest on the search for the burglars. Rick?
Yeah, Cher, this happened Tuesday about 2 a.m. along what is often a very busy Olive Avenue. But this was a three-man precision crew hitting what is an immensely lucrative trading card business, and as you mentioned, knowing exactly what to take.
This is
crazy.
It seemed
like they had it down pat. They knew what they were doing.
He's referring to these masked thieves who used a crowbar to force open the front door here at LA Sports Cards in Burbank, then cut through this gate with a power saw and went to work.
3 goes into the store. 2.
hold on, something. Hold on, something. Did y'all? I don't know if y'all caught that. Did y'all know that? Look, I'm cynical like this. I'm a cynical person. But did y'all catch? Did y'all catch it? I'm gonna see if y'all caught it.
Here at LA Sports Cards.
Let me know if y'all catch it in this video right here. Now, this place, this sports card place was from that same guy who asked for insurance earlier. He asked for insurance. Do y'all just let me know if y'all catch it? If y'all see it in the picture. The same guy who asks for insurance runs this building. I mean, he runs this store. If y'all looking at the I know I ain't the only one that notice it. I know I ain't the only one that notice it. If y'all look at the screen, I know y'all notice it. I'm trying to put two and two together because I think something's up here, but I don't want to be the one to say it. I'm so bad. Somebody let me know. Do y'all see it? Yay, no? Maybe so? Nobody sees it? Wait. I'm gonna give you 30 more seconds. See if anybody catches it. Nobody catches it. All right. Well, I'm gonna keep going then.
Burbank, then cut through this gate with a power saw and went to work.
3 goes into the store, 2 goes behind here in the counters, and then 1 goes, smashes the back door. Matter of a couple minutes, they're in and out.
In and out several times, in fact, tipping over this display case at one point and loading 3 large bags with loot.
Vast majority, they were targeting Pokemon cards.
Y'all still don't see it? Yeah, I mean, not y'all don't see this guy right here. Okay. You see this guy right here? And where is it? Come on, pop back up. And you don't see nothing about this picture right here. If you don't see it, I'll fill you in. That guy, sports store, right next door is a massage parlor. Y'all don't think those are connected? I think they're connected. I think he owns both of them, honestly, or his family owns them. That's the old law enforcement side of me when I used to be in law enforcement. To see that, I put 2 and 2 together right now. I don't know if y'all caught that or not. Maybe it's just me. I think those two are connected.
They inadvertently did take some locked boxes from the back that had sports cards.
This Yamamoto rookie and some Mickey Mantle cards in particular, but also this gold signed Ronaldo and this red shirt worth tens of thousands of dollars alone.
Right, exactly. I think he owns both.
Liquid assets. Pokemon's so easy to sell these days that sealed product, everybody has it, so it wouldn't raise any suspicion if somebody were to sell something like these products. It's available anywhere.
This store already has layered security designed to give police time to respond.
We thought this was a very safe, secure, like very busy street. We had preventative measures in place. We thought the deterrence
they were determined.
Was good enough.
But this trio was in and out in just 3 minutes, and that may be because they've done it before. The same thieves are suspect in half a dozen other card shop burglaries throughout Southern California in recent weeks, honing their skills each time, but also getting a little sloppy. One thief showing his face to the
bro. I mean, come on, man. You know there are cameras here. What are we doing? That's enough to find out who you are. They can find out who you are through that. That's not. Yeah, he's probably gonna get caught. Yeah, he's wearing Louis Vuitton. Right. I noticed that. What?
Camera, which may help detectives bring them down.
We're confident we're going to get these guys, and hopefully this doesn't happen to anybody else.
And we understand that the shop does have insurance, so that's great news. And we're told they're already upgrading their security. In Burbank, I'm Rick Chambers. Guys, I'll throw it back to you in Hollywood.
So, yeah, so that's one. And I think this is the same one. Okay. Where's the other one? It was one in Georgia.
2 businesses broken into.
Hold on, let me see if I. Okay, here's one in. Okay, here we go.
More than $100,000 worth of Pokemon cards stolen from gaming stores across the Atlanta area.
And here's some of the video, because this is one of the crimes that was caught on camera up in Calhoun. Police say this is part of a string of similar smash and grabs involving trading cards. Atlanta News First reporter Chelsea Bimeford is live.
Now this is probably about 30. This is probably about 30, 45 minutes away from where I am. Up there in Gordon County, Calhoun. This is between Atlanta and Chattanooga, Tennessee. And we're gonna be traveling, going up that way, headed up there tomorrow. I may make a stop and go to this place. I may stop here and go to just to see what they got. I mean, I ain't trying to get no Pokemon cards or anything, but when the catalog that before they hit the show, they aren't scaring was serious. Oh wow, I didn't know that. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if they're scamming with serial numbers or not. I would guess they are, but I honestly I do not know.
One-up games in Calhoun. So Chelsea, that store is still cleaning up from the damage?
Yeah, you can see that front door still boarded up here tonight after someone broke in and stole about $4,000 worth of Pokemon cards over the weekend. They're still vacuuming up some of that glass. They say they keep finding it inside. But when we started calling around to different game and card shops today across Atlanta, we found that this one was not the only one that has been hit hard recently. This is surveillance video from inside One-Up Games on Highway 53 in Calhoun. It shows a man wearing a motorcycle helmet smash a glass case and stuff dozens of Pokemon cards into a duffel bag, some valued as high as $675.
That's insane, bro. That is crazy.
It's very hot, you know, everybody's getting into it.
Store owner Omar Ruiz says right now Pokemon cards are incredibly popular.
Yeah, I agree.
That type, yeah. Incredibly expensive. This video shows how many people lined up outside his store on Black Friday to get their hands on them.
I didn't know people come through on Black Friday and line up for Pokemon cards. I'm dead serious. I didn't know this was a thing, and I did not know this was a thing like this. I knew Pokemon cards are popular, but not like this.
And it turns out his store is not the only one in Metro Atlanta that has been recently hit by thieves.
There's been other stores that have been hit for a lot more.
The owner of Top Card in Duluth says on Sunday a thief stole more than $50,000 worth of Pokemon cards from his store for the
$50,000. Now Duluth is on the other side of Atlanta, but that is crazy. $50,000.
Second time in 2 months.
Second time in 2 months.
The surveillance video shows a very similar scene to what happened in Calhoun. Someone breaks through the front door, dumps cards into a duffel bag.
Look at this guy right here.
This suspect also appears to be wearing a motorcycle helmet, and you can hear an engine crank as he flees. In Swanee, the owner of CashApp Card shared.
Yo, he took off on that motorcycle like it was nothing.
These photos of a huge mess after someone busted their window and also stole $20,000 to $30,000 worth of cards at the beginning of the month. All 3 stores just want the madness to end and want to remind folks that this is not a game.
It's bad enough when any business is getting robbed. This time of year, it's a kick in the gut. After having just a great Black Friday, to turn around and have this happen is sickening.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Now, it's unclear if all of these break-ins are connected, but police say they are actively investigating each case. If you know anything about any of these thefts, you are asked to call police. Reporting live in Calhoun, Chelsea Bime for Atlanta News First.
Yeah, so they had that there, and they had it in. Okay, that's the same one. Got that one. Trying to see if there's another one. I know there was one. I'm trying to see. It was another one. Let me see. Yeah, now this is the other one I was talking about. Right. Wait a minute. What? Oh, this was 3 months ago. That was 2 months ago. Okay, I ain't gonna talk about those. Those was a little far back. This one here was 9 days ago. This is another one that I talked about on my video the other day. I'm gonna talk about that in a second. Damn, these Pokemon TGG sellers they need somebody because this is crazy. Now listen to this one. Now this one's a little bit different. Now listen to this one.
A real-life Pokemon mystery. A Wauwatosa card and game store says to be on the lookout for thieves after a valuable card was stolen.
Christina Van Zelst explains where the same group was spotted today.
This guy who's running the store, he's not very smart.
Hey, you can't leave. You got the card.
Hey, don't do that while I'm on live. Want to play something else, baby? I don't know what to play. All right, go play the Astrobot.
Catch 'em all. The Poke Shop and
Here it is again.
Hey, you can't leave. You got the card.
Catch 'em all.
He talking about something. You gotta leave. You can't leave. You got the card, sir. Why did you look at this card? Thank you, Quayface. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Look at this. This card is it's $2,500. He let these guys hold the card and they just walk out the store with it. So that was on him. He's an idiot.
Rare, valuable card.
The card in question is a PSA 7 Korean base set Charizard.
We've blurred their faces as they haven't been charged. That card is priced at $2,500. Poke Shop owner Woody Zong says Tuesday night the group showed up asking only about expensive items.
They're Charizard cards encapsulated in a thick plastic holder, and it's serialized with a grade on it, making it more valuable.
Zong says,
sir, you should have known better. Exactly, Clean. Like, you can't be letting people touch the merchandise. You can't do it. If you want to let them hold a card, let them hold a $4 or $5 card. I don't know why the card's that much. I do not know. Your guess is good as mine. I have no idea.
People typically like to see the condition of a card, so he didn't think anything of it until it was time to pay.
No, it was just kind of like spider senses,
Hey,
right? Like something's wrong.
You don't have that game
They're
on.
trying.
You don't have that game on physical. You can play it right on there. Oh, is it? You got a physical copy of that game? I don't think you have a physical copy of that game. No, just no. I was about to say I bought that digital. Just hit it and you close it. Yeah, there you go. Virtual card. There you go.
Too many different cards. They're all getting declined.
That's when he asked for an ID, and within seconds, they walked out with the card.
By the time you know, they just all left out the store. Kind of just bolted, like fast walked.
Zong says he did report it to police. Minutes after we interviewed him, he got a call from another shop owner.
This
That
is
person
crazy.
Says the same group tried to resell that card to multiple shops in Illinois. One of the men wearing the same outfit as the day before.
They're pretty bold. They're pretty bold.
Reporting in Wauwatosa, Christina Van Zelst, Fox 6 News.
Yeah, that right there is crazy. I don't understand why he let anybody hold a card that expensive. Like I don't get into Pokemon. Like Clean says, a base Charizard is one of the first print. The artwork is famous. I mean, I get it. I mean, because I collect stuff. I understand what it's like, but I'm not one of these people to sit here and say, I like to collect stuff like this. You know, if stuff is that expensive, I tend to just sell it. I mean, I collect stuff, and I got some games in here that are probably worth a good bit of money, but I keep them because I want to play them. But stuff like that, I'm not that interested. I'll probably get rid of them. That's crazy. Yeah, that's kind of wild. Yeah, they need to protect themselves, and he should have known better. All the other ones who are Jesus Christ, hold on. Yeah, people are stealing sneakers. Okay, I know about that. So this one's in Boston 10 days ago. Okay, they caught somebody in Pittsburgh. Yo, see, this is what I'm saying. This is going on all over the country. This is going on all over the country. So this is not like a random incident. I think these are coordinated. Check this out.
Plattsburgh man is accused of stealing rare Pokemon cards worth thousands of dollars from a local business.
Plattsburgh police say this all happened back on December 5th around 4 in the morning. A person broke into the card shop and stole more than $10,000 worth of rare Pokemon trading cards.
This is crazy.
After looking through security footage, police were able to identify Zachariah Jock as the suspect. Police executed multiple search warrants yesterday and say they found some of the cards and items that were allegedly used to break into the store. The 25-year-old is facing multiple charges, including burglary. He was arraigned last night and was released. He's due back in court next month.
Imagine getting a rap sheet over Pokemon cards. He stole over $10,000 worth of rare Pokemon. I mean, that's a felony. He'll probably do some time behind that. That's ridiculous. I don't understand. Like, here's another one in Boston.
You may remember that this fall we reported that Pokemon cards have been a better investment than the S&P 500 over the last 20 years. And
now, mind you, this stuff, all these stories I'm telling you, these are not like stories from back. These are stories within the last week and a half. This is nothing like happened at over the year. This is stuff that happened the last week and a half.
Thieves have definitely caught on.
That's because trading card shops are being robbed more often. There was one in Worcester over the summer, one in New Bedford in October, then two in the last few days on the Cape. As WBZ's Aaron Parsegian tells us, these suspects appear to know exactly what they want and where it's all kept.
Vanguard Tabletop.
Happy birthday, VL. Speaking of people stealing stuff, I used to live back in the day when some people broke in $5 general stores and stole all the snacks. Hey, that was a thing back then, man. And I ain't gonna get into my little mischiefs when I was young. I got my son behind me. I'm gonna leave that one alone.
Gaming in Hyannis is a one-stop shop for all things trading cards.
We have a good group of people who come here 2-3 times a week and are actually playing.
Rob Zeta has been running this place for about a year, a way to stay closer to the hobby and his kids after his wife tragically passed away.
You know, a place that both kids could work with me and hang out with me.
But what happened late Monday night has put the comfort of this community in jeopardy.
She's definitely nervous.
No, I'm scared.
Yeah, she's scared coming back.
You know what? Shame on the news station for putting these babies on here, and that little girl got to tell everybody she's scared because people broke in. I understand the news want ratings or whatever, but sometimes it's just not worth it. They didn't have to put that little girl up there like that. I mean, she's too big to be held anyway, but they didn't have to do that. That personally pisses me off because not only just for the news station, but for the burglars who did this, got this little girl feeling this way.
So that's hard.
Surveillance video inside the store shows a person smashing through a glass door, wearing a face covering and beanie, rummaging through Star Wars and Magic.
Grown ass
We
man.
grabbed things quickly, and because the alarm was going off so badly, they were out literally under 2 minutes.
Thankfully, Zeta says replacing the door may be the biggest cost they face, outside the emotional one.
When something like this happens, it's kind of, it's frustrating.
And that burglary shares striking similarities to one that happened days before, 20 minutes up the road at this hobby shop in Mashpee.
Someone just comes in and just rips it all away from you.
Late Thanksgiving night, someone smashed through a door at Darkwater Games in Mashpee. In this video, you can see the person wearing goggles, a similar beanie, and a face covering. Owner Robert Drexler says he walked in on Black Friday and found holes in the wall.
Bullet shots that the guy put through the window.
The thief running off with Pokemon cards, many rare.
Look at the prices on these Pokemon cards. Look at the prices on them. $2,800, $1,400, $1,100, $850, $450. I'm in the wrong business, man. I'm in the wrong business. Like, look at the prices on these. This is ridiculous. I didn't know they got down like this. I really didn't.
Or graded ones.
Now that we've done a full inventory, it's turning out to be right at about 40,000.
Police are investigating both burglaries. So far, no arrests have been made, but both
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I was going to say something. I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to leave that alone. But yeah, it's more lucrative than stocks. You're right. It is.
shops say they've already seen immense support from a resilient community they've helped build.
Yo, hold on. What this man?
They've helped build.
No, go back. What is this man standing on?
Shops say they've already seen immense support from a resilient community.
What is this person standing on? They on rollerblades or something? That just looks so that whole setup right there just looks so weird. Like, why'd you like 7 feet tall right now? And your feet look like they're levitating off the ground.
They've helped build.
There are good people in the world, not just the bad actors who come in and try to ruin a holiday.
On Cape Cod, Aaron Parsegian, WBZ News.
That's a nice looking game store, to be honest. That looks like a golf country club. That don't look too bad, but yeah, man, the Pokemon, that's what it is, man. They out here making it. They're out here making it. I mean, you catch a couple of them, bro. You damn near retire if you find the right ones. But yeah, let's jump to the next thing, man. We done talked enough about Pokemon. Let's talk about the Game Awards. Everything announced. I want to just scroll through this and see, because I don't care about the Game Awards itself. I just want to hear about what was, talked about being released. I do want to see that, so I'm interested in that. What is this? Every game, okay, perfect. Every game featured. That's what I want to see right here. So we had Mega Man Dual Overdrive, Star Wars Fate of the Old Republic, Control. I'm interested in this Control game, because Control, that last one was actually pretty good. Tomb Raider Catalyst, Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis. We got 2 Tomb Raider games. Now, mind you, I haven't watched none of this. I didn't even watch the Game Awards or nothing. So all this is like new to me. Just need to buy sealed booster boxes and sit on them. Double or triple your money in a couple of years. Yeah, you're probably damn near right. Divinity, Star Wars Galactic Racer, Pragmatic. I heard a lot of people talk about this Pragmatic game. That's pretty much it. All right. Oh yeah, Resident Evil. All right, so let's look at a couple of these. I want to see this Mega Man game. What this Mega Man is hitting on? Is there like a video for it? Is it like, can I blow this up?
I need to go further.
I don't want to have to do this. Yeah, I don't want to have to do this. This is not going to work. I'll do this. Let's see. The Gang of Dragons looked sick last night, and the brand new Tomb Raider game. I'm going to do this. Let's do this. This is a new Mega Man game. This is a new reveal trailer. Like I said, I haven't watched any of this, so none of this, all this is new to me, because I didn't watch none of it the other night. I just didn't, so I wanted to wait till I do this stream so y'all can see it. Now, I love Mega Man games. I've played all of them. I haven't finished Mega Man 11 though. Okay, it kind of looks like Mega Man 11. Oh, he could stand on that? Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna call it Mega Man 12. Wait, what?
2027.
I gotta wait to 2027 for this? Oh, come on. Yeah, you're gonna be 8 years old when this comes out, big man.
What?
Yeah, you're gonna be 8 years old. Okay, all right. Yeah, I mean that looks good. I didn't like. Yeah, it's like I thought it was coming out next. I mean, there's a Mega Man game. I thought it'd come out next year or something. So I didn't think nothing of it. Like it's a 2020. Really, 2027? Like, all right, let's look at all right. Control Resonant. Let's see. Let's look at Control. Cause I played Control on stream. Matter of fact, I think I played Control on stream on this channel a while back. All right, let's see. This is the official trailer. 3 minutes, 8 seconds. Okay.
Do you feel it? Something is coming.
This was a really good game. I enjoyed I enjoyed Control.
An intrusive pattern. Of staggering power. Reshaping reality as we know it. Everything we try to keep inside eventually worms its way out.
I gotta change the resolution on this. It looks pretty bad. Oh, there you go, 1080p. All right, that's cool.
You must have had good reasons. But we were not prepared. For what would follow.
There's gonna be a male protagonist this time? Blood in the game? Okay. Appreciate it, Metalface. Thank you, sir. What do they turn to Remnant? They're like Remnant of the Ashes. Whoa. Oh, wait a minute. So it's a hack and slash? But the last one you use weapons, you use guns. Oh, okay. Okay. Kind of give me a little bit of the third person over the shoulder God of, well, I ain't gonna say third person, but
It's gonna get weirder.
oh yeah. All right, let me tell you. This kind of gave me a little bit of God of War vibes from the PlayStation 2. Yeah, that looked good. Now I played the first one. I finished the first one a while back. That one was pretty solid. But this one, the way this one is going to be, it's not going to be like the first one. So it's going to be a different game. Because this one is a hack and slash. And it kind of gave, I don't know if anybody else had it, but it kind of gave me some God of War vibes. Like God of War from PS2. Like when you see stuff like this. Yeah, that type of stuff right there. That kind of give me some God of War vibes. The old God of War. Obviously, it's a totally different game, but just the mechanics, that's what the vibe I got. Especially this part right here. This part right here, that's what Kratos used to do back on the PlayStation 2, had to run from stuff like that. So it kind of gave me those type of vibes. That looks pretty good. That was pretty solid. All right, what's next? Both of the Tomb Raiders. Let's see. Thank you, Kenneth Mullen. I appreciate it. All right, here's the teaser trailer for Tomb Raider. Let's see what this hitting on. This is the Catalyst one.
The entire world knows your legend. You survived the Dragon's Triangle.
Okay. I'm already liking what I see.
To Atlantis. I've heard a dozen told tales that say you're unstoppable. But
the Tomb Raider trilogy was great.
Legends must come to an end.
She looks good. I mean, graphically, good. Oh. Yo, she got the...
That's where you're wrong. I'm just getting started.
Wait. Laura. Yeah, she got the Batman graph. Wait. Yo, wait a minute. Laura looks different. Laura looks good. Not saying that the last Laura didn't, but Laura from back then had that European, Asian style look with the slanted eyes. And, you know, she talked like she was from over there. She looks American on this one. And she looks really good. She looks really good on this. I like this. Oh, come on. Y'all already know I gotta stream this. I streamed the last one. I mean, I streamed the Tomb Raider, the other Tomb Raider, not too long ago. Y'all know I gotta stream this one too. They taking my money off the rip. Why I gotta wait so long for this game? Right. Why they do this to me, man? The other one comes out next year for real? Stop lying, man. Come on, man. All right, here's the other one.
It's been years.
Whoa, wait a minute. Is this like a remake of the original one? Is this a remake of the anniversary edition? Because this was like, I saw anniversary edition off the rip. This was anniversary edition vibes off the rip. Wait, Amazon making this game? So this is a remake. But as soon as I saw her in the jungle, that's the first thing I thought. It was a remake.
But the events are still
etched
in my memory.
Yo, they taking it all the way back. Oh, they took it back. They took it.
Frozen in time.
Yo, this is PlayStation What was that? This is PlayStation 1 back. Look at that. They got her looking good again. Yeah, that.
New discoveries waiting behind every door. Across every chasm.
Okay.
I didn't know then the path this adventure would send me on.
Whoa, wait a minute. Okay.
But it lit a fire that still burns.
You know what this reminds me of?
I need to see
You know what
more.
this reminds me? I'll say it at the
To go
end.
further. To uncover the secrets of Atlantis.
Okay. Yeah. They can take my money off the rip.
Some legends are destined to be retold.
Yeah, this is a retelling. Okay, so this is a retelling of the original. Okay, coming 2026. This is a retelling of the original Tomb Raider. Let me look this up. I'm gonna find out. I can't remember the name of it. Okay, that's all. That is a remake. Is a remake of the first one, of the original 1996 game. Now I played the night. I'm gonna show y'all something. I did something that nobody really has done before. Cause when I first saw it, I thought it was the I thought this was the retelling of the anniversary edition, because you know they remade this before. I thought it was a remake of that. I did something that not many people have done. Hold on. I played and completed this version. I played and completed the Sega Saturn version. And I'm gonna tell you, playing with the Sega Saturn controller is not easy, but it was fun. But I played and completed this version. Yes, now, mind you, another thing about this is the actual original version of Tomb Raider, because it was supposed to be a Sega Saturn game. It just happened to be ported over to the PlayStation later. That's why the PlayStation version is a little bit better. Right, it came out on the Sega Saturn first, exactly. I played and completed this one, and it's not easy with the Sega Saturn controller. But yeah, I just wanted to show that, because not too many people know about that, and not too many people have played that. Okay, you got about 10 more minutes, okay? All right, what's next? Okay, I love what I see so far. Divinity, Decrepit, Star Wars. I'm not a Star Wars fan. I can care less about that. Guild Wars 2. Is this the game that you said that looks sick? What game that was you said? Oh, Gengar Dragon, I'm sorry. You never played it? Yeah, it's an oldie but goodie. I don't recommend it. Okay, I don't recommend you playing, if you're interested. I don't recommend you playing this one. Go by the remakes that are out now. I think 1, 2, and 3. The remakes that are out, play those. They're much better suited to play. Don't go back to play this. Go play the 1, 2, and 3 versions that are out now. The remasters of those. Let's see. Guild Wars. Let's look at Pragmata. I don't even do that. What's the game? Pragmata. Let's look at Pragmata. official demo. This is the demo trailer. First contact trailer. That was 6 months ago. I remember seeing that. Pre-order trailer. Where's the actual just regular trailer? Oh, so that was the trailer. So they want your money right now. That's what that is. A pre-order trailer. All right, whatever. I forgot the game made by Capcom.
You've been to the sea before? On Earth?
Of course I have. Got a house with a view and everything. You just gonna stay here when this is all done? What do you want?
Ha, my bad. I knew that. I was just seeing if you knew. Let's do this again. I was making sure you was on your P's and Q's, Quayface. That was all a plan.
You've been to the sea before? On Earth?
Of course I have. Got a house with a view and everything. You just gonna stay here when this is all done? What do you want?
Man, need us again. I can't do anything.
Hello, unregistered guests. Your presence here is a violation of cradle security protocol.
I'm not interested in this game. There was nothing there for me to say that I wanted. Do y'all feel the same way? There was nothing about this game that made me say I wanted it. I think it looks okay, but I'm not buying this. This is let me tell you, this is a game that I would probably play when my backlog is like down, and I just need something to play. I'll go to GameStop, and I'll probably buy this like for $8 when it's like $8 at GameStop, or if it's like if it's free on PlayStation Plus, I'll probably play it. I didn't see nothing there that, yeah, clean. It was like a snooze fest. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, they got that. I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad game or whatever, but they got that. I'm good. I'm good. So last of two, Bradley and the Badger. All right. I don't know why, but I want to see this. Bradley, I don't know why I want to see this. Why do I want to see this? I don't know, but I want to see it.
I love a new game. Okay, Sunshine.
Wait a minute. I don't know if y'all see it.
A new game.
They got like the GameCube Super Nintendo up there in the corner. They got the GameCube Super Nintendo. It looks like a GameCube and a Super Nintendo all in one. I noticed that. Okay.
Okay, Sunshine. Check. Math. Check. Time for a new.
Son, this is like something you might play.
Sure. What? My village was gone. All I wanted was to go back home. Badger born.
tried exploring. Did
Okay.
some jumping around. You know, the classics. It's what I do. Everywhere I went looked strange and weirdly unfinished. And that's when I found it. And everything changed.
Controller that changed stuff?
Oh yeah! Make your own platform game, baby!
Hold on, wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute.
I had a new grasp on things. I learned tricks that blew my mind.
Cyber Badger.
I really transformed myself. This thing is amazing! Made a bunch of new friends. Pick up.
Wait a minute. Is this like some Astrobot style game?
No, it's like Kirby.
Yeah, wait a minute. Because if you think about it, look it up. This is like a Sly. I ain't gonna say Sly Cooper, but it has Sly. Cyberpunk 2077. This is The Last of Us, or you could say this is Kirby in the Forgotten Land. But it has the zombie, so I would say Last of Us, Days Gone.
Pick up new wheels. Figured out how to think big and small. I had it all. And then the code broke down.
Wait a minute.
Really?
Dreamwork game.
And that's when I found you.
I want this. I want that. I want this game. I think this would be a great game to stream. This would be a fun game to stream. Yeah, you could do it. This would be a great game to stream. I could do this. That's a good one. That's a good one. I like that. Tank Rat. I don't know about that. Stupid Never Dies. Yeah, I'm not about to look at that. I'm not about to look at that. Soul Frame. I don't know about this one. This is a to be announced. Okay. All right. I'll bite. Yeah, I'm not saying that Stupid Never Dies is bad. It didn't gravitate. I didn't gravitate to it. Soul Frame Founders, the official trailer. All right, let's look. It's only 40 seconds.
Find me. Phone. Betray me again.
Whoa. Oh, wait a minute. That's not enough. That's not enough. That wasn't enough. They didn't show enough. That wasn't enough. They could have showed a little bit more than that. That I'm not saying it's bad or good. It just didn't show enough. I mean, for loop. Okay, I see that. Okay. Yeah, it's like a Souls. Like I just didn't see enough. All right, let's see.
Welcome back, team. Now, I need you to brace yourselves. Earth was invaded. Lost in less than a minute. All of this was our fault.
I'm getting Days Gone vibes. This is like Days Gone. What's that other game? Those That Remain.
We're the only ones left who can fix it. And you must use our machine. The same machine that broke the world.
Oh no, is this a looter shooter?
Now, I know what you're thinking. This bloke's gone insane. This plan sounds impossible, and we're probably going to die. But that's where you're wrong. You're definitely going to die.
Reprinting.
It's all part of my new plan. Every time you fail, I will use our machine to bring you back.
Reprinting.
Whoa.
Reprinting.
If you can relentlessly experiment.
Reprinting. 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 Reprinting.
Test strategies. Learn from your failures. You will become the world-saving team humanity needs you to be. Trust me, the voice in my head hasn't been wrong yet. From now on, nothing is impossible. Now get out there and fail to save the world.
Nah, I'm good on that. I'm good on that. I'm good on that. I mean, it don't look bad, but I know that's something I'm not going to play. That will be something I'll probably watch. Yeah, that'll be something I'll probably have on my other computer over here and be watching somebody streaming or something. I don't see myself playing that. Yeah, I'm good on that. Ontos, Coven, the chicken of the chicken foot. What is Ontos? Two images. Let me see these images. That's it? What is a minute trailer? So I'll bite. I'll bite. I'll bite. Whoa, that looks weird.
Please. Over here. Come, talk to me first. I can explain what's going on.
What is existence, really? Surely a question without an answer. Your father thought he knew, and it inspired him to grant wishes.
Who's there? Nightmare. Yes.
That's why all of us are here. You want to understand, to know. Then you have to step beyond the walls surround you. Play your father's game. Push the very limits. Until you're reality itself breaks.
Yeah. PlayStation Plus. I'll try it out. If I want to go buy a game at the store and it's like $6 and they're trying to get rid of it at GameStop, I'll pick it up. I'm not saying it's bad. I don't know about that one. Coven of the Chicken Foot. All right, whatever. Let's see. Yeah, the more I think about that Quayface, yeah, I think I'll skip Ontos. I don't think I could do Ontos. I don't think I could do it. I don't think so. The more I think about it, yeah, Now, this is garbage. hell was that?
Come on.
All right, what's next? Yeah, what's next? What's next? I wasn't even about to look at him no more than that. Yo, they got a grandma around here. They got grandma doing what is it called? 3D platforming. Yeah, I'm they got grandma doing 3D platforming. I'm straight. Yeah, I didn't even want to look at the rest of that. Zenless Zone Zero. Oh, this came out 2024. Okay, I'm not. I haven't heard of that. I'm gonna skip that. 2XKO. I don't need to look at that. That game right there. I wouldn't mind playing that. 2XKO is a good, pretty solid fighting game. Resident Evil Requiem. Yeah, let's look at this. Let's look at Resident Evil Requiem. Requiem, I mean. And they put Leon in the trailer. Jesus. Nah, I was about to say something. I'm not gonna say it. Yo, what happened? Oh, it just reset itself. I didn't mean to do that. Yo, what's wrong with this? What's wrong with this thing?
Hello?
It hasn't been easy. But after much effort, here we finally are.
Who are you?
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Okay.
Talk to me. Is this one like the others? And it's not post-mortem lividity. Hey, I just got a report of a missing police officer. It might be unrelated, but he disappeared near where the 5th body was found.
Okay.
Through you, Elpis can finally be set free.
I love the Resident Evil series. I've played every single one of these games.
Interest. Someone with ties to Umbrella.
Except for Resident Evil 3, the remake. I haven't played the number 3 remake yet.
Grace! Grace!
Victor purchased a building after Umbrella went under. I'll send you the address.
Welcome. Dr. Gideon has been expecting you.
You there, Leon?
There's Leon.
Yeah. Over here. FBI.
I want this already because Leon S. Kennedy is my favorite Resident Evil character. It's not even close. Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 4, even in Res 6. That's kind of weird he's not in Resident Evil 8, but that was Chris. But yeah, I'm here for this.
What are you doing here?
Would you like to see what's hidden under the hood?
Don't do anything stupid.
Me? Never.
Oh, this is it. That's it.
Think I want a second opinion.
Whoa, over the shoulder? They went back to Res 4? Oh, man. They went back to Resident Evil 4. And I'm not talking about Res 4 that just came out. I'm talking, they got the over the shoulder from Res 4 and Res 5 and Res 6. To me, that was the best Resident Evils. This one over the shoulder gaming was over the shoulder game. This one over the shoulder game was good. Every other game kind of followed suit after 2005. Like, this was it. This is, yeah. Okay, I gotta see that again.
Think I want a second opinion.
Yeah, the fact that they went over the shoulder, I mean, they basically been over the shoulder ever since what? The Resident Evil 2 remake came back? Because Resident Evil 7 and 8 was first person, which was cool. But Resident Evil, to me, Resident Evil had to be only one way. It had to be either the tank controls or the over the shoulder. The first person view of Resident Evil was cool, but it didn't fit Resident Evil in my opinion. So I'm glad that they went back to this, you know, especially for the newer games, because there was no way they would have did Resident Evil 2, 3, and 4. They couldn't do those remakes in first person. That would have been crazy. So yeah, easy. So many good games. Yeah, it's like this is what I think gaming is. What's happening with gaming? What I think what's happening with gaming right now is that everything that happened in the COVID years, everything that happened with all those other things, when, let's say, for instance, production of games slowed down and some games wasn't that good. They were made with agendas. I'll just say it that way. Everything has kind of moved past that. And now you're starting to see games coming out with quality. You're starting to see games come out back. They're going back to their original state. I mean, look at Lara Croft. You know, back in the day, you'd have people saying that, you know, she's over-sexualized. Look at, you know, Resident Evil now. It's getting back to what it used to be. You look at these other games, they're getting back to what they used to be. So, like people like to say gaming is healing, you're starting to see that. And we haven't even talked about Resident Evil. I mean, not Resident. We haven't even talked about GTA 6 yet. So yeah, absolutely. All right, let's see. Order of the Stinking Star. Yeah, I'm good on that. Let's see what else we got. Exodus comes out in 2027. I don't think I'm going to like this, but I'm going to watch it. I don't think I'm going to like this, but here we go. It looks like Returnal. Okay, looks like Returnal. Ooh. Wizards of the... Oh, okay. All right.
I'm a friend.
Wizards of the Coast.
Celestials are the enemy of humanity. A relentless threat to our very survival.
I can't do this anymore. Salvaging scraps just to get by.
Wait a minute, I might be a little interested in this. I might have to go back on what I said.
Child of Orion, fulfill the purpose for which you were crafted.
It has to have a solid story, though.
And seize your destiny.
Our world is dying. You are the only one who can wield celestial tech and find a cure. Well, that's terrifying. But with the right ship and the right crew, you could save all of us.
I think I can do this. I could do this.
Felt like I was finally doing what I was made for.
I'm not saying this is gonna be a day one, but I can see myself playing this.
Thank you, June.
We are the defenders of Leiden's future. And we will fight to protect it.
The fight for survival has consequences. How far are you willing to venture? How much are you willing to sacrifice to save your world?
Damn, kid. No pressure there.
$2027 again. Okay. All right. Okay, 2027, fine. I just hope this has a good story. If it has a good story, then that'd be great. But outside of that, I don't see this being a day one, but I do see this being somewhat of a game I would like to play. I would like to play this. It's not too bad. Truth Chase asks, hey, quick question, a little off topic, but why do you think about the state of college football now with the NIL and the playoff system? Would you prefer the BCS? I talked about this on my other channel. I made a video about that. I'll talk about it for a second. I got a little bit of time. I talked about this on my other channel when Paul Feinbaum said he didn't like G5 schools in the playoff. So I did a whole rant about Paul Feinbaum. I basically went in on him, and I think his burner account was responding back in the comment section, but that's a different story. I think college football, honestly, is on the field, it's okay. The politics behind it, the business side of it is kind of ruining the sport as far as the tradition of college football. I still would like a playoff system. I don't care for the BCS too much. It was cool, but I didn't care for the BCS. I'm cool with a playoff system, no more than 16 teams. But I do think that money is ruined. I remember I was going to talk about this on my other channel at some point, but I could just give you a little quick heads up about it. I had a friend of mine named Robert Flash, and I thought he was one of the coolest dudes. And me and him used to work together when I used to work at the airport back in like 2002. His name was Robert Flash. I don't know if he's still around. He's a really cool guy. I don't mind giving out his full name or whatever, because he was an awesome guy. He had to be about 20 years my senior at the time. So he got to be like in the 60s, late 60s now. But he said this way back in 2002, before even the BCS started. He was like, money's going to rule in college sports, and it's not going to be the way it is. He already knows that players were getting paid. He knew he kind of felt that way, and he kind of predicted it was going to get to this point. He was like, it's going to get a point where, money is just going to ruin it all. And the only game that's going to be sacred is like the Army-Navy game. And I'm starting to believe what he's saying. As far as NIL, I don't have a problem with NIL. It's just out of control. They need to, like Quayface said, they have to put a cap on it. They're gonna have a cap because it is out of control. Players are getting paid a lot of money, and that's cool. But they're gonna have to put a cap on it because it's basically a level have and have nots. My school would never be able to get a top tier quarterback or a top tier player. And I believe, and that's me being biased, obviously, but I believe that school right there, Georgia Southern, I believe they're one of the greatest programs that ever been in college football with 6 national championships, albeit being in the 1AA. But you don't get 6 national championships just by showing up. And I also believe that the tradition on that college campus is probably one of the best traditions in college football all together. Being around Eagle Creek, being around Statesboro, Georgia, being on campus, the atmosphere is one of the best places in the country. But college football isn't about that no more. They don't even sell these kids on campus lifestyle anymore. They just want you to, they pay you money and put the helmet on and go out there on the field. I remember when I was in college, being on the college campus meant something. Being the big man on campus meant something, but nobody cares about that anymore. Everybody just cares about the dollar. They don't care about the relationships they make. This is why a lot of kids keep jumping in and out of the transfer portal, going to schools or whatever. It's a little disheartening that these colleges are basically turning into franchises similar to the NFL. And when I went to Georgia Southern back in 2003, 2006, it was nothing like being on campus and watching all of the football players hang out together. Or when basketball season, all the basketball players hung out together. All the cheerleaders hung out together. All the baseball team hung out together. Everybody had their, it was like their own little entourage of players who looked out for each other. Now you got a kid that's probably not even going to class. They're getting paid and they're just living on campus. And when you see them, they're probably not even wearing the school attire. They probably just got the school colors on, but not even the school attire. So it's ruining the sport, man. I talked about, like I said, I talked about a little bit of it on my channel, my sports channel. But it's pretty bad, man. It's pretty bad. But I do think the product on the field is still pretty good. I don't have a problem with the product on the field. I just think behind the scenes is ruining the sport. What else we got? Screamer. Is this a racing game? All right, I'll bite. All right. Okay. Y'all know how I am about racing games. Let me see what this hitting on. Oh, it's a racing game with a story behind it? All right, I'll bite.
He's here. It's him.
Right, these schools can't compete with this NIL. You can't. You're right. Yeah, I thought this was a racing game.
We need cars.
Okay.
Behold, the Echo.
We have touched your anger, tasted your fury. It has sharpened you. Who it is your greatest weapon.
The hell is this?
A Screamer tournament is about to be announced, held by a Mr. A. Consider this your personal invitation.
Burn alive, you piece of shit.
What? What the hell was this? What was this? I don't. All right, let's go to the. What was that? I don't know what I just. It's some anime slop, right? Exactly. Look, listen, I saw the cars, and y'all know how I feel about racing. Y'all know I like racing games. I saw this, and I was like, okay, what is this? I saw this, and I thought, okay, it's a racing game. What is? But after that, I like, what? Yeah, the hell was that? Warlock, Dungeons and Dragons, the Gang of. Okay, this is the game you was talking about, right? Gang of Dragon. Okay, all right, let's do it. Let's see. Okay, it's the 4K one. No, I'm not streaming a 4K thing. I don't want to see you. I want to see the actual trailer. Okay. Ooh. My man tried to stab him with the COVID mask.
Motherfucker.
Okay.
Shinji-song, yeah? Time to settle up.
You're kind of low, ain't it?
Hey, Daiki, when'd you make it back?
Excuse me, sir. Shut your mouth.
All right, talk soon.
On your feet, now. Son of a... Fuck it! Just kill him!
No! I like the art style in this game. This game actually looks good. Oh, wait a minute. Cars. Okay. Clean, I'm mad at you. Clean, I'm mad at you. You should have told me to see this first. I actually like this. You should have told me to look at this first. Yeah, I'm very intrigued about this. I kind of like this. It's probably, I ain't gonna lie, it's probably the most interesting. Like all the other games we saw, we kind of knew what we're getting into. I don't know nothing about this, so this is. It kind of gave me like that Yakuza.
Shinji-song, yeah? Time to set.
Yeah, it looks fresh and new. Yeah, the art style looks very new and it looks fresh. Like it looks real, but you could tell it was kind of drawn out. It looks good. And it looks like it's something gonna be totally different. It kind of gives you that Yakuza. I don't want to say Yakuza. It's not even. It doesn't even feel like Yakuza. Yakuza they didn't use guns in Yakuza. What's that other game? Sleeping Dogs. kind of vibe, but it's unique.
Hey, Daiki, when'd you make it back?
Excuse me, sir. Shut your mouth.
They should have used. They should have used internet. They should have used English language in this. That dude, when he says "excuse me, sir," it doesn't look like him. But
excuse me, sir. Shut your mouth.
That's my only gripe is the voice acting, and I don't know if that's going to be like
on your feet now.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be the definitive thing. But the voice acting kind of felt weird.
Son of a... Fuck it! Just kill him!
My man looks scared as shit. Yeah, I like this. Now, the only thing I would want to see, yeah, he's a grizzly, he is. I want to know if you could change the voice acting. That's my only, now, I don't have a problem with it. But I just want to know if you could change the voice acting. That actually looks pretty solid. That looks pretty solid. I like that. That's probably my most interested game right now. Out of all these other ones that I've seen. Okay, what else we got? Yeah, I think they should be able to change. Invincible Versus, I saw that already. It's kind of like a Marvel / Mortal Kombat game. First Light, I seen that. Forest 3, not interested. Let me see. Yeah, I'm not gonna watch that. I don't want to see that. I want to see Forest 3. Seen First Light, Marvel Rivals, Diablo 4, Wuthering Waves, and seen. Nah, I don't want to see that. I've heard a lot about Sorrows. I done seen Where Winds Meet. Seen that. Neo 3. Is this a real trailer for Neo 3? And Phantom Blade 0? Let's look at Phantom Blade 0 first. Is there whoa, wait a minute. That's 22 minutes. Oh, this is a 4-minute trailer? Okay. Oh yeah, by the way, that Gang of Dragons, that's a day one purchase. I want that day one. Yeah, this is looking pretty good.
Near that place, at least not anymore. But you, my darkness.
I knew it. You'd never break so easily. But why did you come back?
The Order's blades are coming. They failed once, but they won't fail again.
Yeah, this is it right here. This is another one I say, yeah, I'm buying it. You want to know something? I never got into the Lego games. Never. I'm not saying they're bad or whatever, but I just never got into them. I don't know why. I have a few of them, and I played a little bit of it, but it just never kept me interested. I don't know why. And I'm not saying that to trash it or whatever, but I never got into them. Maybe I just need to just go through them. Oh, that one looks good. Okay, the trailer's on, man. I overlooked it. Oh, Arthur? Okay.
Please, take it. Save our people. The girl's nothing but a shell now.
Yo, wait a minute. This game can turn to Fatal Frame. I mean, Silent Hill.
Broke my blade.
But we broke your spirit.
Phantom is
it's like a sequel. Yeah,
striking
absolutely.
from where none expect. Blade is breath. We channel it into steel, turning any blade into a divine weapon.
Yeah, that as well. Yeah, that's another one. That's a part of my backlog. I didn't get that.
When Phantom and Blade unite, no enemy stands.
Oh, really? That's why I don't watch the award shows. I just don't watch them.
Who are you?
Okay. Yeah, I can see myself definitely getting into this one. That's without question. Phantom Blade Zero looks really good. Yeah, absolutely. What we got? Neo 3. I think that's it after this. Okay. So I look at Neo 3. I'm a big fan of Neo. These hard ass games. These games are pretty difficult, but I really like them. I have Neo 1 and 2 on my PC. All right, let's do it. Thank you, Protop.
I trust.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
You'll be able to rid us of this crucible. The light, who traverses time.
Whoa. Can I get this in a better quality? You gotta learn them patterns in Neo, boy. You don't learn them patterns or you won't be in a world of hurt. This looks gorgeous.
None shall interfere with my course! Become a spirit stone!
I wish I would have showed us more. Oh, it's coming out in February? Oh, wow. Oh, this is like coming out right around the corner. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to get this. Oh, I love that. I love that Hellfire. That Hellfire looks badass. Digital deluxe and it got season pass. Okay. All right. Okay. I want that too. I think that's pretty much it for all of that. Last but not least, we the man for 2 hours, man. Hey, I appreciate everybody rocking with me. Appreciate you, Protoss, coming through. Clean. Who else? Quayface, Doc Type, Kenneth Mullen, who came through already. We had Sweet Jones. Yeah, I appreciate y'all. Let's talk about this. Before I get out of more Mortal Kombat news. Switch 1 to Switch 2 physical versions of the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. Mortal Kombat 4 is not on the game cards. So if you buy this for the Switch 1 and Switch 2, you want the physical versions, you will not have Mortal Kombat 4 on the game cards. You will have to download that game through a patch. And even if it's on, is this really a patch? I mean, is it really a patch to download a whole game? And the thing about it is, why this game is not on the patch? This game is 77 megabytes. There's no reason for this game to not be on the cartridge. No, it's not like that for the PS5, Xbox. It's just for the Switch 1 and Switch 2. This is what they had to say. This is what they said. MK4 did not make it to the Switch cart in time for physical release. That's BS. The Switch build had to be submitted for production far in advance of the release date, and MK4 was just not ready. All the other platforms have MK4 included. I don't believe this. Exactly. They should have delayed it then. They should have delayed it if that was the case. I don't understand how they get this. They get this all the way wrong like this. So Digital Eclipse is down bad, bro. They down bad. And the thing about it is, they advertised this as it being in the game. Let me see where I can find it at. No. So somebody did a YouTube video on this. Okay, somebody got the Legacy Collection. So when you go into the game, this is the Switch version. So when you go into the game, look at this. All the Mortal Kombat's right there. Yo, there's no Mortal Kombat 4. It just skipped past Mortal Kombat 4. Look at that. Once you get past Mortal Kombat 3, look at this. There's Mortal Kombat 3, Ultimate, WaveNet, and it just goes straight to Trilogy. There's no Mortal Kombat 4 in this game. That's not even a patch. That's like a downloadable game. Don't you feel like something is missing? Right. No, you're not dreaming. Mortal Kombat 4 is not included in the unupdated physical version. Right, that's what I'm saying. MK4 is less than 80 megabytes. It's no reason why they did this. Yo, look. Let's just say, for instance, that the game was not ready. They could at least put it in there, and they could have put the patch, the fix whatever's missing in there. Like say if the game was like, let's say if the game was like 80% complete, right? Put the 80% on the cartridge and give them the patch so they got the complete game. I don't understand how they messed this up this bad. That's crazy, bro. Okay, let's look at some of the comments. I'll be initiating a return as soon as mine arrives on Tuesday. I didn't pay a physical premium. And you got to understand, some of these physical copies came with the premium. It came with all these other knickknacks and stuff that you got. You know, they had like a Goro statue. They had like these other marquees and stuff. And you get an incomplete cart. I see what this guy did right here. They think they slick. Whoever put this on Reddit, they thought they were slick. Get it? Do you get it? Mortal Kombat Deception, not the game. That was funny. That's a good one. That was a good one. That's a good one. Mortal Kombat Deception. That's why I said, yeah, we need Onagabat. You can't. He won't fit on the cartridge. Scummy as hell. They should have just delayed the Switch version until it could be included. Yeah, exactly. September 3rd, 2025. No pre-order. No mention that it would not include MK4 in the cartridge. Look, at one point, they said, I think it was even on the back of the cartridge. I mean, on the back of the, let me see if I can go here. Let me see if I can go here. I bet they done took it down now. I bet they took it down. Because when they took it down, at one point you can see the back. You can see the back side of these cartridges, and it said MK4 on the back. Yeah, if I was you, I'll get a refund. I would not. Yeah, I would not. I would not want this. Let me see if they got it on here. Because what people were saying is on the back of the card, on the back of the case, it told you that it was going to be on there. But I'm pretty sure they're going to wipe that clean before they release it. Turned out to be false advertisement. Usually in cases like this, they have plausible deniability by having something like requires internet connection to play, which can give them a lot of wiggle room legally, even if they're just referring to the digital version. However, I'm literally seeing no indication of anywhere on the website or promotional or fine print. Not even the current version of the site. This is legitimate false advertising. I agree. Digital Eclipse doesn't understand the physical collecting. Yeah, they don't. But then again, I mean, not to take up for them, but what's their name? What is their name? So I mean, not to take up for them, but their name is Digital Eclipse. You know, it's like, not to take up for them, but I mean, even though Digital Eclipse said it themselves, all games are on the cartridge. They better start reissuing updated cartridges. You know what? This is another thing that they can do. They can reissue updated cartridges and then resend those out to the people who bought them. God said, are you shitting me? Wish I knew this before shelling out $75 for the physical Sub-Zero Switch 2 edition. Yeah, this gotta be. Ain't no way they can get away with this. I don't see how. Digital Eclipse stated it would contain the full collection for physical. They did. I remember them saying that. Let me see. Let me go up here. I don't want to go through all this. Let me see this. I'm surprised they don't have a more reaction to this. It's not just the Switch 2 version. It's the Switch 1 version as well. I'm surprised they're not getting a lot of backlash for this. I mean, I'm pretty sure they are, but not on Twitter. This guy says this makes me never want to pre-order a game from you guys again if you can't do something as simple as tell us weeks before release. You want to know something? They didn't tell people about the net code. They didn't tell people about the input lag. They didn't tell people about the audio issues with the game. You also have to understand when, you know what? Hold on, I'll be back. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Sorry about this. Hold on. I'll be back. We're drinking all that water, man. I had to use the restroom. You know what I'm about to say? Yeah, what I'm about to say. The thing about these physical copies, y'all gotta understand. If you don't patch the game, these games still have the bad the bad input lag. It has the audio problems with the 32X. It has poor online, which I don't even think the Switch version has online. But if you play the Xbox or the PlayStation version physical, all those problems that was in the beginning of the game, it's on that disc. So you have to patch the game just to get it up to par. This guy says, so MK Floyd is excluded from just the Switch 2 card of both Switch and the Switch 2. The language being used here is confusing. Trying to figure out how to proceed after returning my Switch 2. Go ahead and return it, bro. So you and Atari knew this far in advance, but why inform people, eh? Talk about preservation. I'll be returning my copy and getting away from any releases or for you or the new Atari. You don't respect customers nor gaming history. I agree, they don't. Do a horrible job of it. Why you did not tell us this before? Why were you guys transparent about this nonsense at the beginning? That's why delays are a thing. Yeah, all they had to do is just delay this. They could have delayed this to probably like February. People got their tax money. They would have bought it. They would have been fine. Corey Cooper says this isn't acceptable. Oscar says, what's the point of physical release if there's missing content? Right, like, why would you get a physical game where you still got to download digital stuff? This is why the game key card is a problem. I hope future copies don't have the same problem. Man, listen. If it's coming from Digital Eclipse, I wouldn't bank on it. But yeah, everybody's upset about that, and I get it. I am too. That's crazy. I even said it on my own account. See if I can find it. I tweet a lot. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, by the way, this game right here, South of Midnight, it's coming to PlayStation and Switch 2. If you haven't played it, it's actually pretty decent. It is a little bit on the woke side, but the gameplay is awesome. I recommend it. This is what I put. I put, this is so scummy, I would ask for refunds. I mean, I bought it digital on PS5. And it had its issues, but we did stream it, and it was a pretty solid stream when I streamed it. It wasn't that bad. But at the same time, this is the type of stuff you deal with. Yeah, South of Midnight is it's a really good game. It has this little, the storytelling is a little bit out there, but the game was great. Actually, the story isn't that bad. It's just a little bit out there, but the gameplay is excellent. I played and completed that like in a couple weeks. It was great. But yeah, this is what we're dealing with. Overall, I think 2026 is going to be a good time for gaming. I think it's going to be really good. Peter, Terminator 2 No Fate. I might need to try that. Yeah, I heard that game was a really good 2D game. I kind of forgot that. I kind of forgot about that game. You made me remember. You just reminded me. I kind of forgot it. Yeah, I might have to go pick that up. That might be something I get this weekend. But yeah, but I think all in all, I think gaming for 2026 is going to be really good based on everything that we've seen with the announcements. GTA 6 may come out, and even if you got a solid backlog, you're probably still going to be good. I think the quality of gaming is going up compared to how it was the last few years ago. It was kind of bad. I think a lot of companies are getting out of that COVID slump, and they're starting to make good games again. There's a lot of games I can't even name that we saw in these trailers. I can't even name all of them. The ones I want. What is it? The Gang of Dragons, definitely want that. Both of the Tomb Raiders, definitely want that. That other game, I think it was Exodus. That Exodus game looked pretty good too. But yeah, but I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I gotta get on the road in the morning. We are headed to Tennessee for my birthday. We're going out of town, going up to the Tennessee area, and yeah, I'm gonna hang out up there, do some things for my birthday, and just relax and fall back and enjoy the weekend. I will be doing videos throughout the weekend. I'll probably post something every now and then, show you guys what's going on. That's pretty much it, man. I'm gonna get out of here. Appreciate you, Clean. Appreciate everybody else who came through. You guys are absolutely awesome. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I will see y'all on the next one. Y'all take it easy. Y'all be blessed. And all right, I'll see y'all on the next one. I'm out. Good night. Have a good weekend. Peace.